Unit 5, Lesson 6, Loan and Investment Conditions. So we're going to use the TVM solver again, and we're going to get that out of the way. Use it to quickly figure out how, if I change certain things, what that does to an investment, say, or a loan that I'm getting. So if we look at the first example, does doubling the interest rate on an investment of $1,000 for 5 years double the interest earned? So it doesn't matter what interest rate I put into the TVM as long as I double it. So in one of my solvers, I use the interest rate of 3, and the other one I use the interest rate of 6. And I use my present value, remembering to put it in as negative. So it's valued at $1,000 right now, so negative $1,000. And I use the same compounding period of annually. As long as they're the same in both, it should not matter. I chose 5 years because it said 5 years in the question. So if I look at the first one, the interest earned for 3% is $159.27. If I look at the second one, the interest earned is $338.23. So it's obviously more. The question is, does doubling the rate double the interest? So if I double this, that means I multiply it by 2. So that'd be 14, carry the 1. 5, 18, carry the 1, 11, carry the 1, 2. That'd be $318.54. So did doubling the interest rate double the interest? No, doubling the interest rate more than doubled the interest. So a higher interest rate is always better. Does doubling the length of an investment, so doubling the time, if you invest $5,000 at 3% compounded monthly, double the interest earned? So I've got my 5,000, make sure it's negative 5,000 for your present value. Our 3% entered in the rate, make sure that we have monthly on our compounding, and then we're doubling the time. So I just chose to go with 12 months, and when I double that, it would be 24. So I did it twice. When I did 12 months, I earned interest of $152.08, the difference between the future value and the present value. And when I earned interest for 24 months, the difference between the future value and the present value is $308.79. So if I want to know if it doubles, I would do the same thing. Multiply that by 2. 2 8s are 16, carry the 1. That's 4, 10, carry the 1. Whoops, it's 304.16. So 308.79 is more. So again, doubling the time more than doubled the interest. So if I use my TVM solver, again, you should probably pause it and enter the numbers and see if you get the same thing. Make sure you know how to use it. Joe wants to have $8,500 in 10 years to help purchase a house. How much would he need to invest today if the interest rate was 3.5% compounded monthly? So his future value is $8,500. Interest rate, he wants to have that in 10 years compounded monthly. So 10 times 12 is 120, and compounding monthly. So enter those numbers in your calculator and get an answer, and do the same for the other one, 3.6% annually. So the difference is compounding is annually, which means your time, your periods would only be 10. So pause this for a minute and calculate the present value. Okay, so you should have gotten a present value for 3.5%, $5,992.90. And for 3.6% annually, $5,967.90. Those would be your two present values. So use the TVM. Try it out on those questions on page 450.